After only 1 year, we're leaving Malaysia, and today is about what we got wrong, what we maybe could have done better, and what we hopefully made different in future. Hello and good morning from Penang in Malaysia.
Hello.
Or good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Before we start into the topic, let me please mention two things. We're just a normal family from Austria who made in the past some sound and good decisions. And we are the living proof that you don't have to be a millionaire to live this life in freedom. And our decision was to leave a broken social system, to live a life based on our terms and in freedom. That's one point. And the second point is, after only 1 year we are leaving Malaysia, and some maybe consider this as a failure, but we do not.
We do not. We learned a lot from this, really,
yes.
a lot.
Yes, and you cannot avoid mistakes along the way, especially if you change your life so much, right? And it's all about, recognizing things and then correcting things, making things different. So if you're maybe thinking about similar things, if you also maybe would like to move abroad or maybe do some other similar things, just be aware there will be some hurdles along the way, some obstacles, and
you cannot prepare for everything.
Yes, you cannot predict all the things, but you have to adapt as we are doing today.
Moving along.
Yeah. Moving along, yeah. And especially for us, it's a bit different because, as I mentioned, we are a family of 4, so we two and we have 2 kids who go to school, right? And it's a bit different if you are a 20-year-old backpacker.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
you are easy back going, so it's not that hurdles like thinking, oh my God, I have 2 kids, I have to provide for them, I have to manage that they have a good schools, clothes on their back, decent accommodation. So these are the things you really have to consider if you have kids. So it has to work out. You have to take care of this. If you are like in 20s, you just like have fun, investigate the world, see everything. It's different. It's different.
It's different.
So this video would be maybe not for you.
Maybe not, yeah. But we would like to encourage families, especially families who have similar plans. Yeah, do it. Plan it well. That's what we did. Plan it well, but still execute it.
Yes.
Do it. Yeah? Take the courage and make a step, because we benefited in so many ways.
So much. Our kids benefited from this, with the language, with the open-mindedness. So this was an amazing trip, and we are keep going. We are continuing this trip. So we see so much benefits for the entire family, not just our kids, us. Like this
Yes.
opened our eyes, and we are enjoying fully our life, and the time that we are spending together as a family, it means the world. Yes,
absolutely. And coming to planning, sorry for the long intro, just to clarify a few things. Coming to planning, so on one thing that we planned and researched well, and you should do this as well, is visa, right? Because it's a prerequisite that you can live in a country. And we checked, so our main goal was to go to Asia.
Yeah.
And we checked many countries regarding the visa, and it's a jungle out there in terms
many
of visa.
visas. So we were surprised how many they have. So
it's interesting. So many visas.
Like take a brochure and let's
exactly.
see. Let's see.
And research. And if you if you're 20, maybe it's sometimes, or if you're single or a young couple, it's sometimes easier. Maybe you have this nomad visa and all of this stuff. If you, let's say, as we, a bit more advanced, right, and with a family, you need different visas. And usually, if you need some sort of more advanced visa, it's a more expensive one, right? So let's take it here for Malaysia. A lot of people take MM2H,
Yes.
which is Malaysia, my second home, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive. I think you have to pay $150,000 for deposit,
Yes.
and plus within 1 year you have to buy an apartment and wherever. I understand the rationale behind it to commit to a country, which is fine, but we don't have this sort of money, right?
maybe if you really decide to stay here, like for a longer period of time, here are families that are here 5-10 years, then to committing to this type of visa makes sense. But for somebody that's on the way, like figuring things out and seeing, looking for a home, you know, or a base where to settle on, I would not recommend immediately buying a home. This was not for us, right? Like
we did want to make a test here to see how it goes, and therefore this visa it's too expensive and too overwhelming. Yeah. But what we found out, not only for Malaysia but also for other countries, there are guardian visas. So if your children go to school, you can get as a parent, you can get a guardian visa, which is very cost effective, and that's what we did for Malaysia as well, right? So this we planned good, I would say. Just take care, because we saw in a lot of countries and a lot of places, even if you have 2 kids, the guardian visa applies only to one parent.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, and that's what we found different also. And I think, I'm not sure, the school has also something to do with it, because we saw when we researched in Malaysia, especially the school that we chose, that they offered for both parents the guardian visa.
And not every school offers this type of both, like dual visas for both parents.
Yes.
I think it was like many schools in Penang offer it, but not every like in Malaysia. This is what I mean.
So you have to research it for the country where you going in, but we were looking for a guardian visa for both of us, and this worked out well. So this I would say was a good choice, and it's a, let's say, very cost affordable way to get into the country, because you also needed a small deposit. I don't remember, $6,000 per person, if I remember correctly.
If you are doing it like with the school is helping, of course. Like you pay for the how do you say for them to process it, and they will support you and through this process, right?
Yes. So this was, let's say, a good thing about the school. But now coming to the mistakes, the school itself, as I mentioned, or as we mentioned in another video, was complete.
It was not for us.
It was not for us. It was a complete failure, to put it openly, and we were very much disappointed with the school. What did we do wrong? I mean, when we were looking for a school, we did it still from Austria.
Yes,
and
that's true. That's true. I have never lived in Asia. I was never in Asia. So we did it really remotely. We investigated, we looked for the schools, but we did it on our best capabilities, right? Like we researched a lot, and the school was one of the best in Penang.
Yeah, and that was also the question, because we found a school, if you remember, which was half the price.
Yes.
There was a school half the price, but then I had so many doubts, because, you know, making this big step, it's one thing that we too do this, but for children, we were just concerned how to make this transition as best as possible for them. And my thinking at that time was, don't take the, let's say, cheap school, take the more expensive one, and it will be better. But this was a fail assumption, because price doesn't necessarily reflect the quality of the school. So we did everything remote. We researched remote from Austria. We were still employed at that time. So yeah, it maybe would have been better to come to the country to visit all the schools in person. But honestly...
But I don't believe this. You know, like when we came, and I know many parents, and I know for myself, when we came and looked at the school here, we were so impressed.
Yes.
Like from the optics and everything, it was beautiful, right? Like in a green area, like everybody, of course, for the teachers, everybody was kind, but you would never consider when in going into the schooling system, you would never consider that this, what you applied for, they will not deliver. Like the schooling programs that they wrote down, it was not what we signed up for. So it was not on the level from the European schools. When I compare it with my son, he's 13 years old, and the primary that my 7-year-old daughter was having, it was not even close to the level. So we were very much disappointed in this. But when I go back and think, like from the optics, I would choose this school, like on the paper every time. It was amazing, right?
Yeah,
like,
on paper it was amazing,
perfect,
and
like
visiting,
marketing, everything. So I would never say like we would choose it. We would choose it for sure. I think
Probably, yeah.
this was like what we wanted to offer our kids, like the green area, playing outside, and on the paper, perfect IB. Like the program was good, but going into that's why the experience matters. That's why the experience
Absolutely.
matters.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but-
and also I would also say the money. Of course, this was one of the most expensive schools in Penang. So don't be fixated on the money to say then it has to be the best school. So from our experience, for sure not.
Yeah. So that's a fact. Maybe we could have done it better, differently. I don't know. We have now the same challenge for Georgia.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're moving in a few weeks. We're moving to Tbilisi in Georgia. We have the
But
same.
I think we have some, like, we are smarter in this way. We will consider it differently, and we did consider it differently.
Yes.
So we will
Yeah.
have a different type of approach now. Yeah.
Yes, we have a different type of approach. Anyway, we contacted some schools in Tbilisi as well, and we were not amazed so much. Maybe our expectations are too high. I don't know, but we will find another solution for the coming year, right? It was also our first year with international schools. We don't have any experience with that, but so far not happy at all, and we will find another solution. Let's see. Let's see how it works out. So, and directly connected to the school is the location where we are living. So, as you can see, it's beautiful here, right?
Oh my God, it's like a screensaver. when you look at it, like when you look at it, especially from the window. Oh my God, it's so nice. We will show you. Maybe in the next video we can show you our apartment.
Yeah.
You will see it's like a screensaver.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. So it's beautiful, as you can see. We have a wonderful pool. Still, the location is not ideal, right?
No.
Because we choose the location based on the school of our children. So our condo is near the school, and we are in Penang. You most of all probably will not know Penang, island in Malaysia, and we are, let's say, more in the quieter part of Penang. We are in Batu Ferringhi, and we were
very
aware
quiet.
of very quiet,
but not on the weekends. On the weekends
is
always
party.
full, like Friday evening, Saturday, Sunday, right?
Yes.
Like it's lively in that.
A lot of people come to Batu on the weekend.
Yes, yes.
To have
to
party,
the beaches,
to the beaches. Yeah. And we were aware of that it's a bit more quieter, but we said, okay, it's fine for us. We will take a long walks on the beach.
Yeah.
This was our initial thinking.
Never happened.
Never. Oh, we did it once or twice.
One time.
But,
it's like.
Again, the main reason why we're leaving is the
God,
climate.
It's so hot. Even now, it's like how it's 8:30 in the morning, and it's so hot. I'm just like I'm evaporating from this pool. Like you feel this. How humidity, like I'm in sauna, right?
Anyway, we chose the apartment to be near the school, right? We thought, okay, the quietness and calmness will be good for us. Take long walks on the beach, which almost never happened, right? And then it was a bit too quiet for us, right? So it's not here about moaning and
a little bit boring.
A little bit boring, yeah. But don't get us wrong; it's not about moaning and then telling how bad everything is, but just to say what maybe we could do different next time.
Yes.
And next time we would
our reflections on the things, like after 1 year.
Yeah, exactly. And so next time we would go more into a lively part of Penang or another city. So if you are in Penang, there is Georgetown, which is the most well-known part of Penang. A lot touristy, but beautiful, with all the old colonial buildings, etc. So maybe there you wouldn't live, I don't know. And there's some places like Tanjung Bunga, which we like.
Many parents choose this area.
Yes, many parents choose this area, street ski. But then again, on the other hand, it's more expensive, right? So
true.
This apartment has a
closer to the city center, yes.
Yeah, closer to the city center, but then it's more expensive, right? But anyway, so next time we would probably choose different. But again, this was interconnected, school and apartment, right? But next.
And by the next time, he doesn't mean next time in Malaysia. He means next time in Georgia.
In Georgia,
right?
Yeah,
it's like I'm not coming here.
Yeah. And one thing that we also did research, but probably not so well enough, is the pricing structure in Malaysia. We thought it would be more cheaper than it is in reality. So when
Yeah.
we compare again prices, oh, of course it's cheaper than in Europe, right? So it's cheaper, it's more affordable. Our apartment is much more cheaper
Yeah,
than our old
that's
apartment
true, yes.
in Vienna.
Yes.
But still
And bigger.
much bigger.
Yes. Bigger and cheaper. Yes.
Yeah. So we could have researched the prices a little bit better. It wouldn't have changed so much, I think. It's still affordable, but somehow we were surprised by how expensive some things are.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You mentioned last time the coffee.
Yeah.
So if you compare, the coffee,
I always compare my coffee. Like with every country where I go, I look because like I'm a coffee drinker. Like I drink coffee
Yeah,
every
both,
day. Like
yeah.
we both do, and I always compare it. Like and here you pay $4 per coffee per person. So it's like we were recently in Chiang Mai, and there you pay $1.50. So it's a difference. Of course, like and I have to say in Japan we never paid $4 per coffee.
Also cheap,
in Japan.
Mostly due to the weakness of the yen
Yes,
at the moment, but still.
This is the reality. Yes.
Yeah. But still also think that you have to research, because again we don't have an endless amount of money. We have to take care about expenses. Still okay, I would say, the expenses here in Malaysia, but again somehow surprised how more expensive it is than we initially thought. In Georgia, I think it will be similar, right? But I also saw some things maybe a little bit cheaper.
I
Let's see.
researched a little bit. Like it depends where you sit. So we will post you on this. But I saw like again my coffee. It's not like it's not everywhere $4. Like when you sit down in a restaurant or in a coffee place. Like it's. But I will post you on this to tell you. Like I have to have the experience, right?
Yeah, we need the experience.
And without the experience, you cannot say.
Yeah. So you can research a lot, and we did research. We spent a lot of time researching several countries, not only Malaysia, a lot of countries. But again, you have to live it. You have to be in the country to really get a feeling. And making somewhere vacation 2 or 3 weeks, it's not enough. You have to live it. And we are now here for 1 year. And after 1 year, we took the decision to leave Malaysia. I think it's a good decision, but it was a great decision to come here in the first place.
Yes.
Because
we don't regret nothing.
Yes.
So we learned so much from this, and we made a good friends like on the way. And our kids, my son made a good friends. Like so, we don't regret nothing.
Yeah.
This was amazing experience, and also we saw so much from Asia, right? Like from this location, it was a a good hub to go to other Asian countries, right? It was not a long trip then when you go with the airplane.
True.
It was good.
Yeah. So and we just badly wanted to go to Asia, right? This was our most and foremost goal to go to Asia for some reason. I don't know.
We didn't check other countries.
We didn't check other countries. We just wanted to be in Asia. And one thing that we also researched was the climate. So we knew, and I was in Singapore a few times before, so I knew also it will be hot and humid and all of this stuff. But somehow we thought we will adapt. Right? I don't know why.
we knew about this. It's not like we know somebody just like we came here and we said, oh my God, what is this? No. We knew it's gonna be hot. We knew it's gonna be humid. But this is on paper, and this is also on some YouTube channels when you see people sweating and you think, okay, they are sweating, but maybe like how they are talking, they are enjoying themselves, right? Like they are enjoying it. And then I come here and I said, I'm thinking after 2 months when the routine hit us, I'm thinking, oh my God, like how am I going to live like this? Like, and this it's difficult. Then you are constantly in this AC, right?
AC prison.
AC prison. Yes, air conditioning spaces. Like, and we are not this like we before in Austria we were always every day outside. It was nice, right? Like every day, at least 2.5 hours, we were walking in the forest or in the parks, or like enjoying, also like drinking coffee outside. So this was amazing. But here. It's really, really not possible.
It's not possible.
Yeah.
And coming back again to the topic of visiting a country, I'm pretty sure if you have visited Malaysia for 2 or 3 weeks, we still would have decided to come here. I think.
Yes. For the vacation, like when you are in vacation, you have this feeling, and it's nice. It's nice, really. Like like you don't mind the heat. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So it's important to do the research about the country. It's important to research about visa, about taxes, about schools, climate, everything. And still, we did all this, and still, yeah, it didn't work out for us. So one could say it was a failure. We don't think that way. We think that it was experience, and we wouldn't want to miss, right? Then with this experience, we can go to the next country. Without this experience, we wouldn't have something to compare.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And therefore,
We are stronger with these experiences. And
absolutely,
yeah.
yeah. So if you're planning similar things, do your research, but again, you cannot research everything, right? You cannot look into some systems inside, like a school,
And
for
some
example.
things will backfire. It's
Yeah.
not even if you research to the perfection and you know all the data, you have to live it to really see if this is for you. And also, like some things, even if on the paper maybe it will not turn out like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Just
yes.
saying.
Yeah, but still, if you're planning similar things, take the courage.
For
do
sure,
it.
for sure.
Do it, and it will.
It pays off.
It pays off. It will enrich your
Really,
lives.
yeah.
You maybe leave the stability
Yeah.
of the old life, which I think wasn't stable at all.
But it gives you much more.
It gives you so much more.
Inside and outside, like it really enriches your life.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So do your homework, but also be bold and give it a try. So what could possibly go wrong? The worst case is we have to go back to Austria, take some other jobs and work again. That's the worst case. Yeah, but still, these experiences that we have, that our children have, we will have it for our whole lives.
Yes,
right?
and we all are growing from this.
Yes, yes. So yeah, we do hope maybe some of these points will help you if you're planning similar things. If you are planning to move abroad or have other thoughts, please let us know in the comments. We are really curious to hear about your plans or maybe the mistakes that you made along the way.
Yeah,
so
we would like to learn from you as well.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, if you had similar experiences, just let us know. Let's share our thoughts. Let's learn from each other, and yeah. That's it for today, I would say.
Yeah, thank you for sticking to the end.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and Servus, Bussi und Baba.
Bye.